Oh, well, didn't realize I was recording. I was actually digging for something. So I haven't been able to get on Facebook because I don't know if someone keeps turning in spam or whatever. But I'm not spam, obviously. But I'm not able to go live. And today's been a big struggle for me today because we got these things that we're supposed to do in class and everything, and we're supposed to write a goodbye letter to our drugs, and this in here really got me. It was a goodbye letter to my kids, as if I would have died or something, or OD'd or something of the sort. Obviously OD'd, and it really got me. So I mean, I want to read it to everybody. Maybe it might help me. I don't know, but it's been a hard day for me. So everybody, bear with me, please. It says, "Dear Autumn and Jazzy, if you're reading this letter, it means I'm dead. I just want to tell you how much I love you both and how proud of you I am. You both are the best things that's ever happened to me. But now I'm gone. I won't be around to teach you the things that Dad should, or protect you from the evil in this world. For that I'm sorry. Your dad was weak and coward. I took the easy way out. I could not change and stop what I was doing. As much as I love you two, I guess if I must be honest, I love the drugs more. I know you will never be able to fill the void, the abandonment, and the mental abuse that I have caused you. I know you will never forgive me. But if I can leave you with one thing, it will be to find it in yourselves to do so. Put it in the past, not for me, but for you. We can't change the past, but we can the future. Just let me go. I'm not worth your time or energy. The thoughts, just remember, I love you both equally, and you both brought me so much joy. I know we won't meet each other in the afterlife, for I took my own. Forgive me, my loves. Remember the good times, the times I treasure with all my heart." I know I probably could have got more detailed and everything, but to me, that was enough to allow me to stop writing and to really stand back and think about the choices that I've made in life. Think about how foolish I was to have done the things that I've done, and although I can't look back in the past, I still have remorse and regrets for not being a better father to my kids and not being there for them. Something that I would like to change in the future, live for today and hope for the best in the future. So I wonder if they'll ever see this or not, and know how much that I truly love them with all my heart, and that I admit that I've not been a good person in my life. But if given the chance, I'd like to try. And I know, I've been given many chances in life. But, I just know that I love them both very much and with all my heart. And I'd do nothing more to love to just to give them a hug, see their smiling faces, and listen to them pick on me and stuff. They act so much like me. It's ungodly. And I just wanted to come up here in the woods and everything and get away from any kind of negative energy that might be around me, and make sure that I don't have any distractions around me or anything. So I walk here behind where I'm staying at just for a moment and trying to reflect, just get away, because the woods is where I find peace at a lot of times. My meditations and things like that help me a lot, but to me it's just all about being in the woods. And I found this little hunting cabin behind me, and that's been real nostalgic for me. I can remember always growing up being with my dad and stuff and hunting and stuff, and the memories that's made, and how that's molded me into the man that I am today. And there's nothing more that I would love to do give it back to my kids just like my father has given it to me and his father before him. You know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but you know, I don't feel like I'm too bad of a man. I'm a loving man and I'm a caring man, and I care about other people. And yes, I've made mistakes, but I'll own those mistakes, and I'll pay for them, and I have paid for them many times over. I've did all these packets and stuff the last few days. I even did one for a goodbye to my drug of choice. I don't think I have that one on me. Let's see here. I got papers laying all over on the ground. No, I must be in my room. Unless it's in this one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it's at the moment. But really, I just wanted to, I wanted to read that to you guys because I'll probably end up burning it because it makes me feel like I'm going to speak it into existence or something. Like I'm going to speak my death into existence, and I definitely don't want that, you know. I want to live to be 100 years old and share many more smiles and things with my kids and my dad and mom, my siblings and everything, you know. I want to try to help, you know, reach out and save people, pull them in and give them the chance that I have been given, you know. Like I've said on a few podcasts, you know, I had paperwork done and everything, or blood work, excuse me. I had blood work done, you know. I don't have no hepatitis, I don't have no AIDS, you know. I got a clean bill of health, and I'm very fortunate and very thankful for the things that I've been given. I got down today and I thought about the positive things that's happening in my life today, you know. Maybe everything at the office don't go the way it plans or the way I want, but you know, I'm still able to sit back, think about things, and just live one day at a time, you know. Don't let things take away my happiness, because, you know, happiness is hard to find, and when you find your center, you got to find those things to look at, to bring yourself back to the center. You know, it starts to linger away, and you just got to pull yourself back. And sometimes, you know, I'll do that clap thing, kind of shock my body. You know, even if I'm thinking about, you know, relapsing, which I haven't done lately, you know, my biggest thing is falling back down into depression. My depression, and if I was to fall back down into that's my worst enemy. So I have learned to have different ways and different things that I can do to work on my depression, whether it's meditate, take a walk through the woods and have nostalgic memories, you know, pleasant imageries of hunting with my dad and my brothers and sisters and stuff, just my family, you know, those things that goes all the way back to the roots, you know. And I figured I'd change the scenery instead of sitting in front of the background there in the room where I usually do things, and bring us out to nature, let you just learn a little bit about me and what brings me to want to be straight and be clean and want to live longer for my family. I mean, I guess, I hope everybody got something out there that they can find that will allow them to find something worth living for. You know, I mean, there's a lot of negative Nancy's out there that always complaining and complaining. And just asking us just to stop complaining for a second. Just stop for just a couple minutes and sit down and think about all the positive things that you got going for you right now. Especially if you got a roof over your head and food on the table, but you're still just consistently just complaining, you know, bitching about this and bitching about that and gossiping about this and then gossiping about that one, you know. Sit down and think about things and worry about yourself. Worry about you. Number one, you. Think about the positive things that you got going on in your life. Whether it's the love of your kids, the love of your wife, the job that you're going to, you know, your parent that calls you up every night and tells you that they love you. Just the small things that equal up to great big things that allows you to know that you got something worth living for. There's many people that don't have nothing to live for out there, and they struggle every day to find something to live for. Got me a tick, see? Down home roots right there. Got me a tick already. That's something worth living for. That's positive right there. At least I'm able to get out, walk around in the woods, and pick a tick off myself. I'm not 6 feet in the ground, got worms crawling through my body. That might have been a little extreme, but I mean, you know, the truth's the truth, you know. But yeah, I mean, I just had to take a little walk, get away, read that to you guys, get it off my chest. Man, because if you let things, they'll weigh you down. I mean, they'll take your energy right from you and take your magic, you know. And I vow to not let anything take my magic again. I am going to be the man that I sought out to be, and I'm going to have the things that I want. So, I know it's going to be short and sweet. I don't want to stay gone too long. They might think I AS8 or something, but I just walked up here back in the woods. I know I got a bald head. Walked up here back in the woods. I see the sun coming through the trees. I smell the fresh leaves. I smell the moisture in the air. I can sense that fall is upon us. I can feel the cool air on my skin. The feel of the crunchy leaves in my hand. Small things, guys. Small things. Just like the nostalgic of climbing a ladder, getting in a tree stand like that, and sitting there freezing your ass off for hours just to try to kill a deer. Might not sound fun to some people, but it's my peace. It's my vacation. People go across the world to find vacations. And most of the time, all you gotta do is walk out in your backyard. All you gotta do is look at your kids in the eyes and see the love they have for you. Just remember that sometimes when you get down. Remember that the people around you love you. I hope you all have a blessed day. I love you all. I'm always here. God bless.